A stranger at a funeral. Said one sentence that rewrote my entire life. I am 89 years old. I have been to many funerals, but there was one 22 years ago where a woman I had never met, standing beside me at the reception, said something in under 15 seconds that completely rewrote how I saw my entire life. I didn't even know whose funeral it was, well, a colleague's husband. I was there out of obligation, standing near the food table, already thinking about leaving. The woman beside me was watching the widow accept condolences. She said, not to anyone in particular, just into the air, "The worst thing about losing someone is realizing how much time you spent managing the relationship instead of enjoying it." Then she walked away. I never learned her name. But I stood at that food table for 10 minutes, completely still, running through every relationship in my life. How much of it was management? How much was maintenance? How much was careful navigation and keeping the peace and making sure things didn't tip over? And how much was just simply enjoyment, delight in the person, choosing them purely because you love being near them? The ratio scared me. I went home and I called 3 people that night, not to manage anything, just to say I was glad they existed. Which relationship in your life are you managing instead of enjoying? Call them tonight. Not to resolve anything, just to say you're glad they exist. The worst thing about losing someone is realizing how much time you spent managing them instead of enjoying them. The chapter on enjoying your people instead of managing them is in my book, A Life Worth Living. Link in bio. 3 calls changed my life. This chapter might change yours.